Hello everyone, welcome to the first lesson of Learning with Sim. In today's lesson, we're going to learn the most basic phrases of any language, greetings, okay? But before we go to the lesson, I actually want to explain some important things. First of all, in our lessons, we're going to use informal expressions, the casual way, which means that the pronouns we're going to use are also informal. Just remember it because it's important for your conversations, okay? And the next thing is, that Persian phrases are going to be written in English because, the Persian alphabet is absolutely different than any other language. So I don't know. I don't think everyone can understand it. So I'm going to use English letters, but I'm working on a video of Persian alphabet. For those who are interested in learning Persian, they can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And once it comes, they're going to know about it and you can actually use that if you want. Well, and the Russian phrases are going to be written in Russian. I guess I'm done with explanations. So grab your notebook and get ready to learn the first lesson. And S1E2, okay. So for starting a conversation, we usually start with greetings. We say hello or hi, what's up, how are you doing, how are you? There are actually different phrases in English language. You can write it down. Well, first of all, it's hi, how are you? Or hey, what's up? Or hi, how are you doing? Well, it's actually Joey's favorite phrase in French show, for those who knows him.
Hey, how you doing?
It's very famous. Joy. Okay. So, next, in Russian. In Russian, we actually say, Привет. Как дела? Как дела? Or we can say, Привет. Как ты? Well, again, please pay attention that we are using informal pronouns. So, you have to use these kind of words to those who you feel kind of friendly with. Like, it's in your own age and the conversation is pretty casual, so you use these pronouns. If you want to use it in a formal way, you have to use other pronouns. We're going to actually talk about it later in next lessons. Okay, so in Persian we say Salam. چطوری? چطوری? Or we can say Salam. حالت چطور? Well, it's pretty the same. And yeah, I know I have a perfect handwriting, don't you think? So, lastly, in Spanish we say hola, ¿cómo estás? Or we can say hola, ¿qué tal? If you listen carefully, I write hola, but I read it hola. It means that I don't have to read the H at the beginning. It doesn't actually read hola. Hola means hello, hi. So, this is the first phrase of greeting in any language when you see someone for the first time. Okay, remember it and just make sure you write it in your notebook or you just record it or anything you want to do with it. Just do it. And we go to the next phrase. Next phrase is when you want to know someone's name. You meet someone, you are interested to know more about the person. You ask, what's your name? Okay, in English it's what's your name? And the person says, well, my name is... And you put your name here. In this case, it's Sima. Okay, nice to meet you. Sima. Fine. In Russian, we ask, как тебя зовут? Как тебя зовут? And the person says, меня зовут, the name. In this case, again, it's Sima. Меня зовут Sima. Okay. In Persian, we say, اسمت چیه? اسمت چیه? And the person says, اسمم. Okay, here it is. It's a trick, actually. I write here my name, Sima, okay? And in order to say that the name belongs to me, I have to add an E at the end. So I say, اسمم سیمان. اسمم سیمان. اسم چیه؟ اسمم سیمان. Okay. It can actually use for every other name as well. So, for example, it's Ivan, right? اسمم Ivana. اسمم Mariana. Anything. Fine. And lastly, in Spanish, we say, ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? And the person says, me llamo. Well, the person's name, in this case again, Sima. Okay? So, pay attention to this word. It's a double L in English, which we actually pronounce it like ye. Llamas. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Sima. Me llamo Juan. Me llamo Julio. Whatever. Okay? So, this is the phrase for asking the name and answering to that. Let's in conclusion, once again, pronounce it together. So, what's your name? My name is Sima. In Russian, we say, как тебя зовут? The answer is, меня зовут, the name. Okay? In Persian, we ask, esmet чье? And the answer is, esmem Sima E. If concept. Sorry. E at the end. I actually just mix all the languages together. And as Spanish, we ask, ¿Cómo te llamas? And the answer is, me llamo, and the name of the person. Okay? So make sure you understand it. Write it down. If you want to express your feelings to someone, if you want to say that you are happy to know them, or you want to say nice to meet you, there are some phrases in English, for example, you say nice to meet you, or it was a pleasure meeting you, or something like this. Like, okay, nice to meet you is more used. Nice to meet you, or I have to use the big letter, fine. Nice to meet you. Or it was a pleasure meeting you. Okay. And in Russian we say приятно познакомиться. Приятно познакомиться. Or simply you can say очень приятно. Очень приятно. Okay. In Persian we say simply خوشوقتم. خوشوقتم. You know, it's totally understandable, totally fine enough. I think for Persian this is totally perfect. خوشوقتم. Okay? خوشوقتم. And in Spanish, lastly, we say, okay, mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. Okay? Mucho gusto. So once again together, nice to meet you is приятно познакомиться, or очень приятно in Russian. In Persian we say خوشوقتم. In Spanish we say mucho gusto. Alright, so make sure you write it down in your notebook, or you record it, or you make a screenshot, whatever you want to do. And let's go to the next phrase. Lastly, we're going to learn the word goodbye, which is very important because in every conversation there is a goodbye word, okay? Well, in English it's goodbye, pretty simple. In Russian we say пока, пока. But you know, again, this is informal. If you want to use a formal form, you have to use other words. But informal is пока. And you know, actually, if you are so close to that person, you actually can use this phrase, пока-пока. You actually say пока twice, but it's kind of more casual, пока-пока, or пока. Alright, and in Persian we say خدا حافظ. It actually has a very interesting story, you know. خدا in Persian means God. Hafiz means protector. Okay, so when someone says خدا حافظ, you actually kind of pray to that person that may God keeps you safe. And you know, this is a story of the word, but we use it together and say خدا حافظ. And lastly, in Spanish we say adios. Adios. Okay, this is the Spanish word for goodbye. But you know, in conversations and slangs, actually they use the word ciao, which I think originally is Italian. But you know, some of those interesting people use as a goodbye too, like that, ciao. But I don't think you need to know or learn it. You just learn the word adios. So once again, together, in English we say goodbye, in Russian we say пока or пока-пока, in Persian we say خدا حافظ, in Spanish we say adios. Okay, these are actually the most basic phrases in every conversation, and well, greetings are the crucial and essential parts of any language. So make sure you write it down and practice it. Okay, enough for today. I guess we did a great job together, and guys, I just want you to know that you are doing great. I mean, learning 20 phrases in 4 languages, it's pretty awesome, and I am really proud of you for everything you've done. Everyone who is watching this video right now is a great winner. You know, you already know a lot of words that many other people don't know. So be proud of yourself. Take care, and till the next lesson. Goodbye. Пока. خداحافظ. Adios.